What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show. My cable and Wi-Fi is still not working, so the last episode, I just start this episode like moments, not even moments, like maybe seconds. Like I had to reply because I think I did mention that in the last episode. I had to reply to Priscilla from Four Souls real quick. Shout out to them. Hey, I started up a thing saying let's get these guys to 1,000 subscribers before the year is over. And if it happens, I will play all of the Fallout video games. Well, the ones that's available that I can play and stuff like on my Xbox. I mean, I'll see if I can play even the older ones. I don't know. I'm still like debating on which ones I'm going to play and which ones are available to play and all that crap. But anyways, but yeah, go subscribe to those guys. But anyways, speaking of video games, what I wanted to talk on is the success surrounding Call of Duty right now. I mean, wow. I've never seen Call of Duty. Like, it's crazy to think, like, a few years ago, these guys was probably in the worst state when it came to video games because they kept coming out with those futuristic Call of Duties. Now, Black Ops 4, though, I will say that Black Ops 4 was actually good. I did play a lot of Black Ops 4, and to talk back on Priscilla and Four Souls, I played a crap ton of Black Ops 4 with them guys. Man, I'm telling you, Black Ops 4 was a good game. It was a really good game. I did like that one. But it was like, I think it was Infinity Warfare, and what was the other one? I think Black Ops 3, I think it faced some controversy. But after Advanced Warfare, and then, I think that was it. I think it was them ones. Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Infinity Warfare, Black Ops 4. It was them Call of Duties. They wasn't doing so high. But they came out with Modern Warfare. Oh, wow. I had to say that this Modern Warfare is probably one of the most... I had to say it's definitely the most successful, but I wouldn't say it's the most recognizable. I definitely do feel like the original like OG Xbox 360 Call of Duties definitely did good. Besides like them last few ones that they released on the Xbox 360, because I remember when they tried to, I think it was Black Ops 3, and they came out with that on the Xbox 360, and I was like, that is horrible. Like, I don't even think, what it did not have. There is a mode I think it didn't have. I think it was campaign, I think. But they didn't have a certain mode, and so it was like, well, why am I playing this? Like, wait a minute, hold on. How are you guys not going to have this mode available? I'm like, that don't even make any sense. So, yeah, it was crazy how they did that. But then the graphics was different. Like, they had it where there was, like, certain objects wouldn't appear in the Black Ops or in the Xbox 360 version. Because at the time being, the Xbox One and stuff had just came out. Or they were, having it where all those games from the Xbox 360 was transitioning to Xbox One. So, it was, that was crazy, and all that stuff was going down. Because it was like a lot of games didn't even feel the same anymore when you played them on the 360. And oh my god, that was probably one of the worst times was when I didn't have an Xbox One and seeing all of my friends slowly get an Xbox One. That was horrible. Like having it where all of your friends, where you're going and you turn on your Xbox 360, just to look at all of your friends in your friends list playing the Xbox One. That was horrible. That was horrible, man. I will never ever in my life. That's why I made sure of it when this Xbox Series X was coming out. I made sure of it that I got. But it ain't even no major difference with it though. Like that's the talk on the Xbox Series X real quick. It's really at the end of the day just a 4K Xbox One. Like that's or just a tad bit more advanced in things. I think there's like 120 FPS. And rather than the Xbox One X, it was like, I think it was 60 FPS or something. So I was like, yeah, there's no major. But anyways, back on Call of Duty. So let's talk on, actually, let me just open up, like, well, I can't do that because my Wi-Fi is messing up. So I'm just going to have to go based off of memory. So Modern Warfare 3, I remember when Modern Warfare 3 came out, and that was good. Even though they kind of had like that infected mode, like it was still good. I still actually got like a montage video that I did of infected. That was actually, I think that was like my first like montage video, and it was a dope video too. Like it wasn't even like, I don't even think there was any cuts in that video. It was just like one clip of me just killing it at that infected mode. But I think they were somewhat getting advanced. And then when did Black Ops 2 come? I think Black Ops 2 came out afterwards, and then that's when it kind of was like all futuristic and things. And I was like, I just played the campaign, like the first mission of campaign the other day, because I was like, at one point I did go on strike, so I didn't play Ghost and Black Ops 2, and I can't remember. I think it was Advanced Warfare. That was the next one to come out, and so yeah, when Advanced Warfare came out, I was like, hey yo, like this, it was fun, but I was like, at the same time, I'm like, hey yo, what is this? Like, what is this? That game caused me to rage too. I remember I broke a controller by accident. Like, and I know people were like, bro, how do you break a controller by accident? Like, raging. I was raging at the game. I took the controller and I kind of just like, I just like threw it. It wasn't like a hard throw. Like, I straight like put force into it. But it just was like, I just lifted up my arm, put my arm down, and then just kind of like let go of the controller. So it wasn't a throw. It wasn't a throw. But it was like, I didn't put force into the throw, all right? It was a throw, but it wasn't a throw. Like, I'm going to have to double it up. It was just a regular throw. It wasn't like I full on was like throwing that thing like a baseball or something. But regardless, I threw it. That mess hit my yearbook, and I had like one of those like hard-covered, like big yearbooks. The analog stick broke on the controller, and I'm like, are you serious, bruh? I was like, and I remember I was trying to replace it, because I had to get me a new controller, because like all my other old controllers, like they were getting old and was messing up and things, and so probably it was me throwing them and stuff. But anyways, I used to rage a lot back then. I'm like, man, I've slowed down a lot now, because I'm like, I know that this stuff costs money, so I'm like, I can't be raging like that. I'm like, yo, this stuff is expensive now. But anyways, but yeah, I was like, that game, it caused me to get mad a little bit. But what other, I can't, and then I think Black Ops 3 had came out, after, I think that was the next one, because I'm trying to think, I don't think they came out, so it was Advanced Warfare. I don't think they came out with any other Call of Duties after that. And I think it was just like, yeah, so no, it was Black Ops 3, because I remember they came out with it on the 360s, and I told myself I wasn't going to get that. And so I think at that time I was playing a lot of Destiny, and so I was like, I once again did take another break from Call of Duty, because I was like, hey, yo, them games is just frustrating. I'm like, I can't even play them. And then that's when they started aiming more and more for these like futuristic Call of Duties. And so I knew that the game was crumbling when they were doing that. And then at the time I did get my Xbox One. And I remember, I think that was one of the first games I think I did get for it was Black Ops 3. So I did play a little bit of Black Ops 3. Wasn't really feeling it. And then afterwards, I think, what came out after that? Was it Infinity Warfare? If it was, oh no, it was, because I remember, I think Black Ops 3 had came out in 2015. I can't remember exactly. No, it came out, I think it came out in, it came out in 2017. Infinity Warfare, I think, came out in 2017, because I remember that's when they came out with that trailer. And that trailer, bruh, one of the most disliked gaming trailers, I think, of all time. And then that next year, 2018, I think that's when they came out with, well, no, wait a second, hold on, was it no, it was 2019, I think. Did they skip a year with Call of Duty? That's what it got me confused. I don't even know when they came. I can't check. I'm like, hold on for a second, let me see if my Wi-Fi is, nope, still out. So anyways, yep, just pretty much going into this episode raw. But anyways, so I shouldn't have said that. No, that sounded weird. But no, so I think they were like, I don't know if they did take a break or not. Can't even look up and see if they did. Like, I don't need nobody writing into me like, no, I'm like, I'll look it up. Like, eventually my Wi-Fi will get there, because people, it's like, as soon as you get confused on something, people gotta spam the comments or spam my messages and tell me. I'm like, I will look it up afterwards. Okay, so. But anyways, but no, so then, Modern Warfare, well, no, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 4 came out. So yeah, it was Black Ops 4, I think, came out in 2018, and then 2019, then Modern Warfare, and then, then this, or 2020, that's when it was Cold War, and then, yeah, they haven't came out. Okay, so I got it figured out now, so. Yeah, so it was 2017 Infinity Warfare, 2018 Black Ops 4, 2019 Modern Warfare, 2020 Cold War. Okay, so I got it all figured out. So anyways, so yeah, Black Ops 3, okay. Infinity Warfare, it was all right. I did play a little bit. I played the story, and the story was like they had me in space, and they had me doing all these other extra things. I'm like, bruh, you went from like top tier storylines to a sci-fi movie. Like, bruh, I'm saying, like, how do you guys come out with the Modern Warfare 2 story, and then y'all end up doing an Infinity Warfare? That was the leading story. I know you guys had to sit down and be like, yeah, we ain't gonna do so good with this. I can already know that there's probably like two guys sitting down doing the final rundown, and there's just like, so you think this is gonna be good? Other dude was like, nope, nope, not at all. He was like, not at all. He was just like, I think Battlefield, they definitely got this year. Battlefield though, I think yeah, they took a break. They did say, I think they were gonna come out with another Battlefield, but anyways, but yeah, they was probably like, yep, Battlefield definitely gonna take a W this year, but. No, it was like with Call of Duty. It was like, no, y'all. Then when you guys came out with Black Ops 4, and then I think people was all like, they were, at that point, like the game was already burnt. So it was like, you couldn't even really like say anything about Black Ops 4, and because it was silent with it. It was like, I guess because we like people demolished Infinity Warfare. So it was like when Black Ops 4 came out, I think the one thing that everybody was tripping off of was they didn't have no story. So it was like, well, why? Like, for what? Why do you guys not have no story and things? But I played. It was funny because I had I didn't really play it that much, but then I remember when I befriended, I think, because 2017, yeah, so it was like Infinity Warfare, I think, had just came out, and then 2018 Black Ops 4 came out. And I don't know if, because yeah, I did play a crap ton of Black Ops 4 with Priscilla from Four Souls, and so I was like, there's like, I gotta like review a video and stuff, because it was, I guess, like some music was in the background on Instagram. I swear, man, they need to chill with these copyright things, but. So no, anyways, but no, so yeah, I remember I didn't play too much of Black Ops 4, but then once I found out that Priscilla, I can't think, because she was playing Black Ops 2, and so I remember I did get Black Ops 2 at some point in time, and then me and her was playing zombies and crap, and so we played a lot of that. Black Ops 4 came out, then we were playing that, so okay, I remember now. Alright, it's coming back to me, my memory is coming back to me and stuff, so. Anyways, dang, I didn't realize, because I was like, usually I like to like set my schedule for, but my Wi-Fi ain't even working, so I'm like, bro, how am I gonna eat? I'm like, I ain't even got no shows or nothing to watching things, TV, cable ain't, or Wi-Fi ain't working, but it's like, you take that stuff for granted. It's like, man, it is messed up. But anyways, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna probably like in a few minutes in this episode, but. No, so then Modern Warfare came out. We didn't really play that much of Modern Warfare because it was like they didn't have zombies and stuff. And so that's like the number one thing that both me and her like to play is zombies. They didn't have zombies. And so we were like, all right, well, guess, we'll play it, but we ain't going to be playing too much. I did play a little bit of Modern Warfare, though, because I was like, hey, yo, I was trying to play the story mode, but the story mode kept like glitching out and acting weird, so I had to start all over in story. And then, but I did play like a little bit of multiplayer. I did play a little bit of because then they even had like a survival mode, and I thought that was pretty chill. It was cool though. I did like Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare though, I was like, dang, that was the Call of Duty where it brought everybody back. Like people was looking. I feel like even like the legends that played Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops and all of that, because the first Call of Duty that I ever played was Black Ops. And so, yeah, I was like, I know people are like, dang, really? I'm like, yeah, I was like, I remember I tried to get Modern Warfare 2, one time when I was at Target, but it was brand new. So at that time, yeah, my mom, she wasn't with the whole buying brand new video games. Cause I think, yeah, they had, cause video games used to be like $49.99. And so now it's like, yeah, now with the next gen console, they're like $69.99. I'm like, that's dumb, because I'm like, it ain't even worth it. It's like, I bought NBA 2K21, the next gen version. It's not worth it. That game is trash. And I'm like, and they need to stop doing that. If the games is gonna be trash, you charging people this extra 10 dollars and stuff, and I'm like, that stuff, the game is trash, so I don't charge people an extra $10, and I'm like, and I could just get the last gen console, and that actually plays better, and it's, I'm like, yeah, that was dumb. That's just dumb how they're doing that. But anyways, my first Call of Duty was gonna be MW2, but then my mom said no, so I was like, dang. So I was like, I ended up playing Modern Warfare 2. I think it was like, yeah, it was after I got Black Ops. And then, after that, then it was like I was just kind of going back playing some of the older ones. But no, then, but then, like, fast forward with this Modern Warfare, I was like, hey, yo, like, this was good. This was good. Because I remember I seen some trailers on it, too. I think I even still have those videos up on YouTube where I reacted to them and stuff. So I was like, oh, yeah, this is nice. I like this. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So, but anyways, and then Black Ops Cold War came out. And it kind of, they were just all like, I think because they just set the bar high with Modern Warfare. When Black Ops Cold War came out, people was not feeling it. They wasn't feeling it at all. And so I was like, dang, man, that's messed up that it's like that. That really is. Because I'm like, hey, yo, like, that game had potential. But I played it the other day. I actually had streamed it. And that game, bro, I think I did download it. And I'm like, I'm going to post it on YouTube and stuff and show you guys what was going down, because the graphics for me had started messing up. So it was like I couldn't see where I was overall getting my ammo for my weapons. What else? That was torture, bro. I did, but I was playing it with Priscilla, so I'm like, usually when we play games together, it always ends up being fun. I was getting yelled at by a random guy. I was like, man, this is crazy, but. Anyways, let's see what they do this year with Call of Duty. I'm curious, because I'm like, hey, yo, you guys, because it was Black Ops, and then it's going to be, okay, so what other Call of Duty, what they might, they might come out with a Ghost 2, so I'm like, if they do come out with a Ghost 2, then I'm like, oh, okay, I can say that I played the Ghost series and stuff, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 32 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, not TwikTwalk, okay? TikTok. There ain't no such thing as no TwikTwalk. But make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch at TMossBoss. Make sure you like my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. And if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and they'll knock $20 off your first purchase. Same with Rogue Energy. I think it's just overall like 10%. I think it's like 10%. I don't know. I have to check. But yeah, use my discount code for Rogue Energy, and they'll knock off. You can go get you some gear, some powdered drinks and stuff. They got some really good drinks on there. I definitely recommend going to my food channel and seeing my reviews on that stuff. But anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.